weekend in Jamaica that party animals everywhere would die for. Dream weekend in the grill. Onstage! Approximately 4 hours from capital Kingston via the North Coast. So that's where we take you in this edition of the show. Also Khago.
Take me where that wind blows.
For the first time since his dramatic comeback in February. Though not on Dream Weekend, he's somewhere in Montego Bay. And we're going to find him. But as we make our way to the grill, watch Cham, Maxi Priest, Boog,
Never bow down.
Jesse Royal, Phantom Moja told us at Sumfest that you will be hearing for the very first time. After the break, all the action you will ever need. We'll be back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage, so much more than entertainment.
This is the weekend in Jamaica that party animals everywhere would die for. Dream Weekend in the Grill, celebrating their 10th anniversary. But as we make our way to that resort, hear what Cham, Maxi Priest, Boog, Jesse Royal, Phantom Moja told us at Sumfest that you'll be hearing for the very first time.
We just came back from Europe. We did UK, Europe, we did the Caribbean, we did the US and this tour. I'm always on the road. I'm never home. If I'm home, it's because I begged Janet to keep me home. And that's most important, to stay on the road. And you find that what the road does, and when you build like a touring career, you don't have to have a current single. Especially in my situation, we have been lucky to and blessed to have like classics, a lot of classics, not just 1 or 2 or 3. You saw it since night. They were screaming for Man and Man, Babylon Boy. Those songs are from like 2000. Tables Turn, The Mass, Girl from a Band, that's from 1995, bro. I was just 15 years old going on to 16, and you have to give thanks. And it's not just myself, you have a whole team. You have Dave Kelly, who's the genius behind all of this, because he's the one that make all the beats. And when no other producer wanted to give me an opportunity, he was the one that said, you know what, come on, and let me guide you and steer that career. And you have to give it up to Madhouse Records. So Madhouse. Well, we just finished. We went away for 3 weeks, myself and Dave, after I got back from tour. And the idea was getting away for 3 weeks just to write for the next album. No family disturbances, nothing at all. And we wrote every song for the next album already. So now, when we get back in Florida, we're going to start recording. So everything is done, written, the beats are already there, like the skeletons. And then after that, it's up to Dave Kelly to work his magic and get everything out. But the album is almost done. I'm not sure yet, but I might go with the King's Son from Kingston. Because I'm the King's Son from Kingston. Good?
I remember those days when hell was my home and me and mama bed was a big piece of home.
Check out the clothing line. The name of the clothing line is Lawless. Make sure y'all check out the clothing line. Check out the website, www.shamworld.com. And we are here. We're grinding non-stop. I'm on the grind, son. I got a deal, but I didn't get a dime, son. Wasn't for music, I'll be surely doing the 9, son. I don't mean 9 to 5. I mean, son.
Nobody can call you back a gun. And no somebody can take back your shot. At a boat, Canada rush them boat. Bushmen can drive in the boat.
They say I'm flirting, oh no, you just can't take it anymore. Hey.
We're not seeing on stage. I know you're a man who's probably going from here to there to everywhere. What are you up to?
Oh man, I've been touring from January, man. I mean, you know, I was lucky enough to come to Jamaica like a week and a half earlier. Where was I? Greensville. I think it was Greensville, that's where I was. But, you know, before that, I was in China, Japan, Hawaii, all over the States. And just, you know, this is what we do. This is my life. I'm blessed to be doing what I'm doing.
Are you still going to places that you've never been before, or you've kind of done it?
But this was actually the first time that I went to China. Very first time we're going to China. We'll be off to Sri Lanka soon, very soon. But I've been to Sri Lanka once before. I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago. But yes, we are still treading the earth, still carrying the message, and walking in the same footstep, I guess, as when Bob and Dennis and everybody else started out. We're still pushing and trying to push that boundary and visit other new places.
Gentlemen, caution. Me say you got to have caution. Gentlemen.
I have about 4 albums in the making at the moment. There's an album with Robin Trower. There's an album with VP. There's a gospel album. Oh my gosh.
Gospel album.
And you know, my foundation is Pentecostal church. My mother was a missionary in Pentecostal church. I grew up I was a baby, you know, that's my life also.
That's natural.
Totally. You know, and really, I would have to say is my mother that I would be doing that album for. Yeah.
She that lives again for so many years.
The ragamuffin mentality is to stand up for the cause and never bow down to vanity.
Reggae, what it means to me. A different way of looking at things, making sure you appreciate what you have and not looking at another house and try to compare your stuff to them. That's what reggae did for me as a kid. You know, it's a tough thing growing up with, you know, a lot of stuff that normal people don't have. But you listening to the music at a young age, you kind of appreciate what you have. You know what I mean? You appreciate your brothers and sisters. You appreciate your family, your mom and dad, keeping everybody together through those hard times. You know what I mean? The older we got and the more we got to really understand the music, they were talking about it all along. We just didn't know it. And that's what made me grasp onto music or reggae music even more after that. I felt like it was made for my ears, you know what I mean? It's made for everybody, but at that time, that was my sign for things, you know? And I love it ever since.
We fell in love with each other from modern long times, but feel like to stop yet.
But touching that stage over there and singing to these people that never even heard of us or never knew how we looked. You know what I mean? They knew the song that we sang, but singing it in front of them was an unbelievable feeling for us. Because this is like pretty much our first time doing it, and the response that we got after that was out of this world. You know what I mean? We didn't expect it. We just thought we were just gonna go on there and do our thing and go off. But the MC came back and pulled me back out and reintroduced me again, and to see that standing ovation was kind of broke me down a little bit, you know what I mean? But I appreciated all of that. We loved every single minute of it, you know what I mean? Looking at my bandmates on stage, you know what I mean? We had this type of moment where we looked at each other and we just, I don't know, it's just a surreal moment.
For them are backbiters, the hypocritical suicidless.
As I continue to say, Sumfest is definitely one of the premier reggae festivals around the world. You know that we tour a lot, so we get the opportunity to experience other places and other vibrations and other people's perspective of a reggae festival. Which them not do bad at, but there's no place like Yard. So we will continue to support in whatever way, shape and form we can Reggae Sumfest. Because this is ours. This is our music, our festival, our culture. So I can tell you, for somebody who there on there, trust me, for us to have ours here, we better hug it up and love it up and treat it like gold, because that is what it is in a climate like today. You know what I mean? Whole heap of things are going around the world, but we must always remember to invest in ourselves.
Putting up resistance just like there is cool and sing. This generation.
Well, I was smoking some good herb. I tell you no lie, we get some good herb right before the show.
And we're also very grateful for the time what we're in. Whole heap of elders before we got persecuted, whole heap of elders push forward certain visions and certain dreams and certain ideas. So for us as youths, to be living in a time where herb decriminalized and to see dispensaries opening up in Jamaica and we investing in our resources is a good time to be alive, man.
But not soon enough, right?
Not soon enough, but it's never too late. You know what I mean? A start is always better than not starting at all. So we give thanks for the energy and we're glad for be around. Like them things are history in the making, you know, my lad. You know what I mean? Years and years of oppression and ignorance and stupidity, literally. You know what I mean? So for reach this time is promising. And I can only imagine what the youth of today will grow up under certain ideals are gonna come forward and deal with tomorrow, you know? So it's a lovely time to be alive.
Boy, me remember when me used to have it up it in me socks and me shoes. Come never want me mama see me and now me. Hey! Corruption cracking up! Pattern! Corruption cracking up! Pattern!
The music, to be true, the world love reggae music. My first time into Africa, Cocotti first time, right before Fatis Burrell drop out. I think him do the last tour with him. We go to Africa, Zimbabwe, 85,000 people. The biggest crowd I've ever seen in my life. Then I go back to our next place named Malawi by myself. Over 65,000 by myself. The airport, I see 6,000-7,000 people at the airport that wait for me, Fantan Moja. I said, Jano, as some music reach out to them people here, I love this. I love this job. So all want the people in Jamaica who love the music and believe in the music. Make we work with the youth them who have the real talent and really want to give the people them the message. Don't hide the youth them with the real talent and shoot them in a corner because you might want to work with them and show you can't style them, you want to shoot them in a corner. No. More time, we understand you. Say them like to touch. Them like to be the middle people in Jamaica. Some of them be the middle people. So whenever a booking come in, them tell you say, them get that for you. When them get that and try to give you a next contract round the corner, a for them contract, them need to stop them thing in a music. Give me the contract where you get from the promoter. If you get your 10% as a booking agent in Jamaica, take your 10%. Don't want double charge me thing and then you want to take over and you still want your 10%. You don't need to cut that out of music. But anyway, the music is nice, the people love the music, and the reggae only get big and bigger, the dancehall only get big and bigger. And a Jamaica music and our festival them we keep in Jamaica highlight to the world so other people out in the world can keep reggae festival. So that show you say are we at the root, the foundation.
Hey, when I run, it is I see love.
Up next, finding Khago, and later, Dream Live and more in the grill.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Me nah sell out my friend, nah but this my friend.
So we're in Second City, Montego Bay right now on our journey to, of course, Negril. And it's my understanding that Khago, for the first time in Jamaica, performing live since his dramatic return or comeback in February. He's hanging out on the beach here at Doctor's Cave somewhere, and we're going to find him. I'm told he's with family. Come with us, guys. Okay, so here we are. Doctor's Cave in Montego Bay, and we're looking for... See him there? Wow. Big man, bless up, respect. Oh gosh. You know what the man said?
Right stage.
All right.
Got my attention on stage. Don't you? Got my attention, don't you? Don't. Got my attention and sticky. Mother Road, Gather Road, Rockstar boy.
Okay, well, come on, gonna get some rest.
Walk a mile in my show. I bet you can walk a day in my show. So bet you can walk a mile.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Mother Road, Mother Road.
Mother Road.
Mother Road, Gather Road.
All right, sir. So you were telling me about the performance in this city last night. Take it up from there.
Onstage, you don't know. Last night, Jerkfest was a big show last night, and it was like my return back. The people start seeing me back on the show them, you understand?
Yes.
And like Montego Bay catching all at the place where me bus 8 years ago.
Okay.
Reggae Sunfest, you act like you never did it.
Oh yes, I was there. I was there when you well, you're giving me this reminder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you perform under your new name because there's a name change. Was it under that name?
The name not change, you know. We just know so you want to go on. We just have to take on a bag of title to ourselves because if people not give you a title, you have to put the title them on your belt.
Oh, so it's a new moniker.
Yeah, it's a new moniker. You
And
understand?
it's what is it?
Macaska, aka the Rockstar boy.
Macasta, aka
yeah.
the Rockstar boy.
Rockstar boy.
All right, sir.
Yeah, we just happy with
yes.
for just happy, yeah?
So in summary, since we spoke last time in February, that comeback is not wasted. You're still back.
No, Mr. Winford, here we are going right now. You see me forward back at Jamaica right now, we just come from Canada. And the on-stage performance can help me as the only artist right now. I keep my show them by just putting up a posters for Instagram and Facebook, and Canada sold out. We make some bombs right now, and we have one in Canada, one in Florida, and one in New York, and the two of them parties sold out already, coming up in September. Just because of the on-stage performance.
And this was actually the very first one in Jamaica since.
The very first one in Jamaica. We get enough opportunity, but me I say, a Montego be my boss, you understand? So if I catch up back for Whisper, me left off, me now say start over. Because you know Khago is a unique artist with spot. You no matter what I go on, you can't touch my spot. So some money that say come try boss, but no, my thing is me did left a footprint there so. Like Jesus.
Yes.
So me just so me just come put the next foot forward, and last night was the biggest task in my whole career, you understand? Last night, yeah, because I have my wife and my pitney them, and I have crazy people flying from England and all over, the Khagonians them, you see me? At first, me in my career have people are flying. At that time, people just show up, and if you go and good, you get a forward, but this time people flying to see you. So the energy was so big for me go good. And me I show them say, me I know the artist thing to touch the stage, but performance. After performance done, people are gonna look back and say, yo, Khago the man.
Recordings, how are they doing?
I'm the recording them now right now.
That you've done since?
See, right now I just put out my gospel album. And you don't know it, did I go hit Billboard and Hypocrite people flag it. But what we do right now is create our own website. So it's like, me thing now sell on Amazon until certain things boil out, but me I sell on my own website and I make more money than anything else in my career right now.
Because there is a genuine expansion of your fan base since the comeback, isn't it?
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
And the calls are coming from some of the other places that calls are coming from?
It come from all over the world. And Onstage is the cause of one night too, you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Me not keep credit, you know what I mean? You understand? If you forget your credit, me I give you your credit, you understand? Yeah, man.
And is there a shuffling of management? A reshuffling of it?
You know, so
some changes?
I'm a wife, I manage Mr. Clean and the rest, you know?
Okay, so there's no change. So
No
everything
changes.
is stable and moving forward.
Anything else I did see is just people are trying to come in at your thing and want to push out whosoever them see there. You understand? And how social media go, if anybody them surround you, you give somebody a job to do and them want to overstep them boundary. And me not like how we stay as Jamaican, like you come and see a friend around me and you just come and you come with news to push out the friend. That's how we stay, you understand? Because you want to have it wholly and solely. So no shuffle up. one thing change and from the Honda to the Range, you know?
Wow.
Load change, you know?
All right, so your wife is firing some shots at that.
Yeah.
Can she come into the picture? Can we ask her a question or two?
Yeah,
Can we ask her permission to bring her on?
Yeah, man.
And to ask her, because she's part of management. You're part of management.
Yes.
Is it any easier now to manage this guy than previously?
No.
Were you there before they come back?
Yes, but there's no difference in Khago except that Khago has rebranded himself into a larger stage.
Yes.
Australia, Germany, Italy, people, African continents. If you look at the Khagonians website,
Yes.
www.khagonians.com, you see hits all over. Sweden, Germany, places that we need to know people who are fans there.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole Khago and the Khagonian camp is worldwide now. And so, of course, we always say Mother Road, God Road, and he's here. And of course, to stay. So the footprint we talked about earlier, we just took it to the next level. So we keep on going up, and trust me, the sky is going to be the limit, even more than before. So trust me, we will continue to keep the Khago and the Khago camp together, and we will never separate.
Oh, God.
Mr. Clean, Ross,
Yeah, man.
Father out there.
I say Annie, the whole
Annie,
team.
yes.
I'm
the
whole
Everybody's
team.
here.
But,
So.
but give us your thoughts on managing him and being his wife, managing the family.
Okay, so
Him included.
yes. So,
And the correct.
so we say, listen, this is your wife speaking. I'm gonna go to the honey lovey side. And this is your manager speaking. Khago, listen, so this is what I'm gonna do. You know? So we have to take it to the okay, and this is daddy speaking. And so we're friends in the artist.
Yes.
Let me tell you my opinion, right? And then him say, and then I say, okay, but me still the manager, this is what we're going to put it together, we put the ideas together and make it work. So when we have the honey side and baby and then the mother role, of course, career, moving the Khagonian camp forward. And as we say, the Khagonians is worldwide. So people came yesterday from Bahamas, England, Nigeria, places that we didn't even know that they were coming from. A guy came to me and said, listen, I'm from New Jersey, and I came to the show just because Khago going to perform. No other reason why. So guess what? We see that the people are ready, and I've been waiting for good, positive music, and of course, that's what he does. Him have that vocals, him get a gift, he has a talent, and we're not trying to hide it. So I know the industry is a fight, but we're not going anywhere. He has suppressed his talent for a very long time. And last year, I said, baby, me done. I said, you're mad? Or if you do that, you can't do that. First of all, when I met you as Khago, as an entertainer, somebody who was focused, driven, have a passion for music. And because some people say, guess what, you can't rise. Some of them say, you're out there, so whatever. Not. I say, no, we're not going to do that. Listen, turn the camera up on yourself. Rebrand you. Nobody knows about Khago except you. You know yourself more than anybody else. So guess what happened? You market yourself, put on your own show, do your interview yourself. Tell the people who Khago is. Reintroduce yourself. My name is Ricardo Macasto Gale, aka Khago, Sky God, Macaska, accolades, Rockstar Boy. Khago and CEO, make the people them know who you are, right?
Okay.
So guess what happened? All behind the clouds, push through that line, because guess what? You are gifted. Guess what happened? We now have no time to say, well, nobody now play me, nobody now book, nobody now do whatever not. Rebrand yourself, and Khago will say, straight.
Absolutely. And if he doesn't obey, no warm bed tonight, right?
Trust me, we not take the management
Yes.
into the bedroom. You understand?
The bed may still be warm.
Yeah, it's still going to be warm. I guess the wife is still going to be there.
Yeah.
But the manager part was like, listen, it's about what we are going to do. It's about what we're going to put out. So guess what? We have shirts, we have phone case to the Mother Road. Merchandise, everything. So people going to get anti-Khago on every level. Understand? So guess what happened? The Khago as a husband and the Khago as an artist, one person has split personality because him know, okay, when it's wife time and kids time, I have a father to the kids on the beach and everything. Yes. And then when I'm music time, he knows them put on him headphones in the studio and guess what, they do that at the house. There's no going around Khago now, because guess what, put on my own show, market yourself, promote yourself, network all over. People call me every day front scene. I want to be able to publish up on the website. So guess what? www. I'm telling the people again, want to go on it and you can see everything Khago from the different EPs, the albums. You know, are just a massive things over there.
No getting around. The double woman behind Khago.
So you're the brilliant.
Wife and manager. Wow, you told us that she was the power behind you, and now we know.
That's true. Pour a little spirit down in my soul. I'm begging you. Pour a little spirit down in my soul. I'm begging you, Jah. Pour your little spirit in a Onstage soul. Pour your little spirit down in my soul. Pour your little spirit down in my soul. My soul, I'm begging you, God. Just take me where that wind blows. Yeah. And not where that sin goes. Yeah. I wanna feel your blessings when I wake up in the morning time. Hey, Spirit, take me off my feet. Just lift me up and hug me like a baby. Just cuddle me up. Take me to places I've never been. On stage, me love you. Pour your little spirit, yeah. That spirit, yeah. Jamaica land will love you so. Spirit, stir me on.
That song was from an album I hear.
Yeah,
that's coming, a gospel album.
Spirit. Let me tell you, the album is out right now, #1 for every Billboard, because like I put it up the other day for my label and thing, and in a 2 hours or 3 hours, it jumped from number 61 to number 3 right in front of Bob Marley and VP.
Mhm.
And you don't know Pagan strike it, you understand? So that caused me to create my own website.
Oh, okay.
Right, so now it create a different lane for me, you understand? So I start to see revenue coming in instant, even though it not get to hit Billboard because of some little paperwork, but it's still a good look, you know?
And it's a full-blown gospel album.
It's a full-blown gospel album.
And that is like giving thanks and praise to the Lord for all your blessings right now.
Tell God, say, we have a thing where say bus back, even though my wife not like you, me use a word.
Yes.
But me did tell God, say, anyhow you bus me back, me I go sing for you. So me can't wait until next year me do it. I have to do it after the success of Walk a Mile, you understand?
Mhm.
Yeah, man, so the gospel album is there.
How many tracks?
10 tracks.
Mhm.
We don't need a 10 commandment.
Oh, okay.
Each one for each
All right, so bless you. All right, so we're looking forward to that. So that's out right now, and you can get it on
my website.
On your website.
www.khagonians.com. You understand? Yeah, man.
All right.
Digital and also hard copies.
And the hard copy, we have 1,000 and the part is sold out already.
Sounds like you're in full control, brethren.
Everything in full control.
Wicked.
No,
Wicked.
Wife in full control.
And a good blueprint for young artists and those who are struggling for the attention and for the sales.
Understand how much the legendary artists them are reach out and say, yo, trust me, you change my life. You make me feel like we can just go back into the studio now and down the pre-say we want to come mash up Jerkfest. You just know, so with fan base was there and we can go into the studio and sing at least 10 songs and just put it out and make some money out
wicked.
of the music. And that's going on right now.
Thank you so much
Yes,
for having us.
Yeah, man.
We're happy about what we're hearing.
That's true, man.
We're glad for you. We thank you for allowing us to talk to your wife, and thank you for telling us your side of the story.
And I want to tell all the upcoming artists them and even the legendary artists them, Khago is not just an artist right now. We have the whole, I have my own label, I have my own distribution, just like any of the top man them when you used to send in a song them go get. The only difference with my distribution now, you get your money and you not get no blank receipt to come to you from a third party. If you if we publish put out your song for you, from the day go up, every letter comes straight to you from iTunes and Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
If you make $10, me get my $2 and you get your $8. In a month, it now come to you and say, you don't make nothing. Over the years, I'll be a blank check we get.
Mm-hmm.
And me can able to put up a website in a 4 day I make close to 5,000 US by selling my music myself. So we just tell the artists them say, sometimes you have to humiliate yourself if God can take you from the next level, if you grounded your thing for you. You understand what I say? So if you don't want getting a song them out there, you don't know, Mr. CEO is here.
All right. All right, the CEO.
Mother Road, Gather Road.
All right.
Mother Road, man. The Long Chain Global label. Big up on yourself on stage. I'm glad your son Jason reach out to Dad and say, yo, Mother Road, Gather Road. And Mr. Winford, I tell you where you stand right now. You need to go back 2018, 2010, and tell the world that Khago is the first artist boss by Reggae Sunfest.
All right, sir, we shall do that work. You're challenging us, and we're going to go into the archive and find it.
And take it 3 years after that straight. Who takes Sunfest a Khago, that man, that man, right? You understand?
Right,
so
cool,
big
sir.
up Montego Bay. When you shot my thing on the road, I'm glad to come start back the thing. Or take up back the next foot and put the next foot forward in a Montego Bay last night. Jerkfest. Peace out.
All right, there you have him, the man himself, Khago Makaska, on our stage. All right, when next you see us, we'll be dreaming in the grill.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
All right, so arriving now to a very wet Negril. Yes, Negril, the hip strip is underwater for this 10th anniversary staging of Dream Weekend in Jamaica. And we're heading now for Redemption Center to redeem our bands and to get ready for the kickoff event tonight. Here's Jason.
This is officially where the dream starts every year. Dream Live, and tonight there's a whole host of top acts ready to take the stage. How it look, Jade?
Listen, it looks absolutely wonderful. It looks like what a 10-year anniversary is supposed to look like, and I'm just having fun.
So we're going to jump right into the action on stage right now.
Hey, you don't know what takes a girl, Shensia, and we're here live at Dream Weekend 2018's 10th anniversary. You don't know what say, girl, Jigga Jigga Boss just shut up the stage right now. Shensia, what are me in a skirts? Our jeans are short shorts. Big up on stage, big up Dream Weekend.
Officially, it's my first year on Dream Weekend. So right now the feeling is just great.
Anytime you need another fun. It's serious. I'm used to go use that talk when I know the bag talking. Yo, that's when I fun.
It's the first night, and it's a proper kickoff.
Every time you take one step, something pulls you. But get back up each time.
The other part of them have a hell of a shows, not even a shows, a magnum battle to fill right now. You understand? The fans are totally satisfied. The people are on their toes all night. There hasn't been a dead moment. The energy has just been right. And trust me, the organizers of this event, they've thought of everything. So if you don't there, kick yourself in your own about time. I know you're going to do it.
You want to people who are around themselves. Say don't tell me you stick to me. But you know, they get that thing last night and the king. Drunk us up. A long time when I stop on I know. Me tell you the trace and things like them stronger. Remember through a winner anger. Remember my girl. Hear me now. Remember my girl. And I will never forget them. Like the dog like done. Sing a part there for me. Remember my girl. See weekend. We don't remember the girl.
Last year you were probably doing a lot of recordings, and then 1 year later you're pretty much on all of the major shows across Jamaica. Talk to us about being here at Dream Weekend.
Hard work, you know. So big up Dream Weekend, you know. If you have me on the platform, so you don't know, say, oh, hard party.
Everybody just put something in here and we have it now. Put something in here. Turn it up. High go. From
You took the show last year. Everybody not performed yet, but your show so far.
Yeah.
Are you the new mayor of Negril, sir?
Well, remember say Elephant Man bring me, you know. When we just start Negril at them man, they with their own, them a show we how to deal with it. And we learn a lot from Elephant also on stage, energy-wise and certain things, you see me? So we just there try to build ourselves to them level. So if you say that, it's a great thing, because you know we love Negril, and otherwise from that, this is an important thing to dancehall music. Dream Weekend, foreigner there, Jamaican there, one of the hypest time in Jamaica, so you have to just come go hard and do it the right way, so I'm a thing.
Oh, you sum up this one, what was the energy like?
It was great, you know, you see me? It was well great. Energy out there, the people, them in our vibes, because you know, it's a party crowd is. So once you come to party with the people, them, it's good, so we love it.
Alright then, cool and the thing, just watch. If what you want to show them, just watch. Move to your party, you talk that. But enough is all because I'm a blood clot. Who's a look for me, they live in your blood. When I'm on top, we always say pull it up. Everybody stop. Yeah. Show! Go! Yeah, we are well now, come on, stop. Yeah. Show!
And the governor, but the governor for the grill. Sir, welcome.
We're there, 4th generation there, you see? Jenna there, national there, Cham there, so I'm mad thing, man, you see me? Where's the going out there?
Are you the governor, boss?
I'm mad thing, man. Yeah, I'm mad thing, man. Level playing field, so we level out there, you know what I mean? Be a fire, so you know what I think, man. Be a bin.
Oh, you see that she get the balls of a low blow. Low ball, you don't like that, you know. You're going to be like a shout out. You let them get how you made it. Everybody free with this party.
So now we always are put in the work, so them can try hide it, but them can't deny the fact, so we are put in the work. And we the people them love, and we the people them want here. You know, them try hide it many times, but give thanks with TV station like Onstage always are forward and I say, Massacre. Yeah, do it, you get me straight. Don't know, we never remain stagnant, we always are put in the work. So you don't know, we always are try from the start of the year. You don't know, we come out with They Don't Know, which is still the biggest song released from the year start. So you don't know, from the start of the year we are putting the work. They know, though, them not happy for we come right down, energy, everything. So it has been a tremendous year for me. I understand, we just continue putting the work. Big up the fans them see me, all of the fans them support the team, definitely.
that's how the Dream Live unfolded here in the Grill last night. But at the end of the event, we learned of an unfortunate fatal incident that happened in the venue involving a security and a patron. And of course, that left a damper on the events here in the Grill. But as you can see, the partying continues. We are about to now go into the celebrity playground. More on the incident and this event after the break.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage, so much more than entertainment.
All decked out now in red and white, ready to play the celebrity game, Celebrity Playground, right now at Dream Weekend. How are you feeling right now?
Awesome. The vibe is right.
You're coming from where?
Illinois. Yeah, I'm Jamaican, but I live in Illinois right now, so.
Okay, and you're all decked out in the right colors?
In the red, yeah.
Feeling good about it?
Yep. Feeling quite confident.
Where you from?
New York.
You're from New York, and you're down for the party weekend?
Yeah.
And you're happy about coming?
Yeah.
What have you done so far?
This is my first party. Louisiana.
Louisiana?
Yeah.
Oh, and you're playing in Jamaica?
I am.
What have you done so far at Dream?
Party.
First party. Tonight is my first party. Tonight is my second
You
one.
saved it all for tonight?
Yes.
And you, your second?
This is my second one.
Oh, baby, what's your name?
You better watch. That money on my mind, I can never give it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
As you can see, it's up to capacity and kicking. Not a bit of space anywhere in this venue right now for Celebrity Playground. And take a look at the man right now at the turntable, Jazzy T.
It was well designed. The right fit.
Okay.
Like your outfit, the right fit.
Talk about Celebrity Playground, define it for our viewers.
Celebrity Playground. Well, what we have this year is that we carry some of the leading DJs from all the regions that have been supporting Dream Weekend over the years. So we have a DJ from London, from the UK, we have one from Canada, we have one from the US, we have Lord Hype from Trinidad, which represented the Caribbean, and we have Jamaica's best, Jazzy T and the rest of the crew, you know? So it was really, it's an event that everybody looks out for, especially you, well decked out in your red and white, and it's just a celebration. And this year, we have officially kicked off the fun for Dream Weekend.
So they brought their fans with them too from these places.
Oh my. I want you to catch it next time, Jazzy T says. Everybody from the UK. It's crazy. Crazy.
Okay.
Thank you to the Jamaica Tourist Board. You have been doing your part in pushing Jamaica and marketing Jamaica. As you know, too many negatives have been pushing out for Jamaica. When we are positive, we need to highlight them as well. So well done, Jamaica Tourist Board. We are there with you all the way.
Scott Dunn is a director of Dream and will now tell us about the fatal shooting incident involving a security personnel and a patron. So Scott, I know that there is an official statement that is guaranteeing that everyone will be safe and that the party continues and you will deliver the promised benefits and experience here in the Grill. Take it up from there for me and tell me how, though, has it so far impacted the event?
I mean, on a personal level, it's very saddening for me and saddening for our team. the patron that was involved in the incident is actually a friend of mine and a friend of a lot of our team members. So personally, it's been very saddening. But I mean, in all honesty, as an event that's, primarily an international audience, there isn't that personal connection with the patron. So people, continue to have a good time. Most people, for them, aren't even aware that it was an incident at the event. It was contained very well. Medics were on the scene very quickly. Police were on the scene. In terms of security, I don't think there's any event in Jamaica and the Caribbean, possibly in the world, that take the attention to security and safety that we do. I mean, for example, last night there were more than 50 police on site at the venue, probably another 40 private security personnel. And, the police are confident at the highest level, talking to the superintendent in charge of Westmoreland, that we did everything that we should have done to prevent incidents happening like that. And it's just one of those things that, was kind of unavoidable from a planning standpoint.
So there was always that plan in place for such an eventuality, right?
There's always a plan in place to try and prevent such an eventuality, and it's something like that happens. Obviously, we have an ambulance on site at every event. We have 4 medics on site at every event. We've actually, just out of abundance of caution, beefed that up. So we know from today going forward, we actually have 2 ambulances and 8 medics on site. There's going to be a medic tent in general and 1 in VIP. So we're really doing everything that we can. God forbid something like that was to happen, to prevent it. We've also beefed up searching, which the police had already told us was being done properly. From our standpoint, no searches are done by private security at our events. All our searches are done by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and they're comfortable that procedures were followed.
So there's a report out that the deceased is an investor, was an investor in
No.
Dream. That's false?
No, that's 100% false. Dream has 11 directors, 11 shareholders, which is widely known. I mean, we're a 10-year-old company that's in no need of investment, to be perfectly honest.
No connection to Dream at all?
Other than being a friend of some of the directors, no connection to Dream.
Oh.
No professional business connection to Dream. That's totally false, 100% false. He was not an investor in Dream.
You like a Hispanic, look Hispanic now, go.
Sit down, If you want a picture with me.
Well, you're a legend. I watch you online all the time for years.
Oh, and you're from the UK?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So you live in the UK?
Yeah.
You're Jamaican living there?
I got Jamaican heritage, yeah.
And you've come before to Jamaica?
Yeah, loads of
and
times.
to Dream?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're having a wonderful time now.
I am.
So here we are now with Johnny K. She's on stage too. But she's always telling us what's on her mind and those who watch her and follow her online, right?
That is right, Winfrey. I'm so happy to be here. Dream Weekend 2018 for sure.
Because this night is a big fashion night.
Yes.
Okay, what are you seeing?
Let me tell you something, people. Like, the ladies come out for red and white. The fashion is amazing. You could tell that red and white, the ladies get their outfits made and tailored to a T. And it's definitely, a sight to see because you get to see different designers, their designers. You get to see, women's confidence and everything. And you could tell because they're snapping away. When you were outside, they were snapping on the way in, snapping in here. So fashion is a really big deal at red and white for sure.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
How far do women go to make sure that they have the right look?
It's Dream Weekend. You have to come out, Winfred. And some persons come to Dream Weekend that's the event they come to. They save up and come to for the year. And they go to these designers and they make sure their dresses or their outfits are made. So they go to extreme lengths to make sure that their outfit perfect for red and white and also for Dream Weekend in the entirety.
All right, how do I look? Give me a critique. Because I didn't even get the memo, but am I
I think you got the memo. Okay, you are in. You got a classic red tee, nice white pants, very fitted, which is in right now. Shoes, classic. And also we have a neck piece here that is very good. Something to draw the eye to you. And overall, I don't know if you've been dieting or something, Winfred. I'm not quite sure, but body nice and thing for Dream Weekend.
Okay, and you now, talk about you.
Well, I'm wearing BB Designs. I'm wearing BB Design, and this young lady saw me Instagram and she wanted to make a swimwear for me. So, honey, I've been starving myself. So, you know, I've been on my diet and everything, and I just made sure my outfit is really right as well for Dream Weekend Runaway.
Oh, thank you very much. Our fashionista, Chani K, right here on our stage telling us about the fashion at Celebrity Playground. Wow.
Welcome to Dream 2018. Woo! It's Khago coming to you live from Ohio. Crystal in the back. If you ain't here, you missing it. You whack.
Anything goes here at Celebrity Playground. The playing continues. And the dream continues to unfold in spite of everything. Winford Williams, on behalf of the hard-working team down here in the grill, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week.
Dream 4 years in a row.
On stage. Wow.
Come back to Dream. If you ain't here, you missing it. Ask Coco from Ohio.
Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on stage always.